Sup YouTube, it's Sup TCG here and welcome back to our TCG vlog video on the channel. We're going to be vlogging the Liverpool Regionals 2023, the first regionals for the European people. A lot of people are playing downstairs and we're going to be trying to, of course, come out on top. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this vlog. If you did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button and let's get this adventure started. This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town like Crowns in it, for example. They literally have everything and you can use the coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% off your order. This video is also sponsored by Cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day and you can use the referral name ZapDosTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to upload your favorite wallpaper and they turn it into a beautiful playmat. You can now have 10% off your order by clicking the link down below and they ship worldwide, so definitely check it out. Last but certainly not least is going to be dragonshield.com. Dragon Shield is the best brand to protect your beautiful cards and they have the best quality sleeves available, and you can of course check it out by clicking the links down below. They have sleeves, binders and deck boxes of the best quality around. I use them in every single tournament and you guys should do the exact same thing. Thank you a lot for sticking around with the commercials and enjoy the video. Peace. So, Thibaut, what is your play for today at the Liverpool Regionals?
I'm playing Lugia, just like the last two tournaments.
Yeah, but you got points last time, right? So
I got points last time.
Perfect.
I changed up my deck a little bit. I kept the Professor Burnett in because I feel it's really consistent.
Oh, you added Burnett?
Yeah, I kept it in.
Cool.
Like last tournament, I had it as well, and it really helped me out. That's why I got points actually.
Okay.
Because sometimes you just you don't have the Arceus, but you have the Evolution Incense and the Quick Ball, so you can get Luminion for burning.
Oh yeah, makes sense. And any real crazy inclusions?
My real crazy inclusions, well, it's not really crazy, but I have Path and I have Lost City.
Lost City and Lugia?
Yeah, I feel like Lost City will help me out against either Reggie, because I feel Reggie might be able to make a comeback. I can use it against maybe Zoroark, which I probably won't see. I can use it against the Lost boxes. Maybe if I see a Rayquaza, I can get rid of it.
Yeah, clean it off from the board before it is a threat.
Yeah, I can use it against the Articuno, the Paralyze. If I get rid of one Articuno, they probably have a second one.
And it's also nice to have like an additional counter stadium for Path, because you're playing a Path yourself.
Exactly. I'm playing Path as well.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Flo, the play for today.
The play for today is Zorobox.
Zorobox.
Yeah.
Okay, and how did you came to the conclusion that Zorobox is the play?
Well, I talked about it to a lot of friends. And Zorobox it's kind of a fun deck, and it's also very powerful, especially against Lugia.
Yeah, very great against Lugia, but you are probably don't want to see like any of the lost boxes, right?
No. If I just gonna see a lost box, I would say well played. Yeah.
But maybe their Sableyes are all priced.
I will try.
Yeah, exactly.
If I see a Sableye, I will say yeah.
Carol, the play for today.
Arceus Duraludon.
Arceus Duraludon. Okay, you're playing the same deck like me, by the way. So that's
60.
the exact 60. Yeah. So let me know why did you decide to play Duraludon?
I mean, to be quite honest, I didn't have a lot of time to practice, so I feel like Arceus Duraludon has like raw strength and not a high skills cap. So that was like a natural choice to go and gravitate towards. And I think it basically actually has a good place in the meta right now.
Yeah, I agree. I'm playing the same thing because we saw that Aerodactyl Vikavolt won the last regionals, and the regionals before that it actually got second. So the thing is that they're playing a lot of special energies. They don't do a lot of damage. So I think if people are going to be hyping up that deck, we are in a great position.
I think it's only correct if you play it with Lost City though.
With Lost City,
if
yeah.
If you play with Lost City, I think it's quite good position, so I'm hoping to do well.
Yeah, we're playing the same, so hopefully one of us makes day 2, preferably both. All right. Okay, round number 1 is done. I was up against Curtis from the UK. He actually lives nearby, and he was playing... Ta-ta! No, it's not Drapion. It is Vikavolt, yeah. The Vikavolt Aerodactyl deck. I think it's the exact 60 that won the last regionals, if I...
It's about 58, 59 cards off.
59 cards off?
Close.
Yeah. I was maybe afraid you were playing like 1 Cape of Toughness, but that didn't come to shove. But the judge is really insane. You were able to win a game. I'm playing Duraludon. Can you tell me a little bit how the 3 games went?
Game 1, you opened the Arc door. I was like, this is my worst matchup. I'm not very confident with this. I used the Raikou and Duraludon's too powerful. It got the best of me. Game 2, I used Aerodactyl VSTAR.
Yeah, you really pulled off a really great combo. I wasn't able to get 2 Duraludon out. I was just having 2 Arceus because I was afraid I was gonna get dunked. But you didn't find the ways to get Melanie and attach to dunk me that turn. So
I was able to use the V because the VSTAR is a really good attacker. It hits the VSTAR for weakness, and Duraludon had exactly enough, so I was able to knock out the Duraludon, and then...
I was getting scared a little bit. I had to scoop really quickly, otherwise game 3 would have not concluded. So you played exceptionally well, and I'm very impressed that the Vikavolt deck was able to win a 1 game against Duraludon. I guess the Aerodactyl is the solid include that helps a ton of matchups. I hope you see a lot of Lugia, and that you destroy all of them for the community's sake. Thank you, it was awesome.
I hope you see more Vikavolt and they don't use the Aerodactyls.
Yeah, awesome.
So, best of luck, man.
Thank you. Okay, round number 2 was done. I was up against Christopher running, and thing was running really smoothly. He was playing Reggie, my old deck, and I put it down. Tell me a little bit how the 3 games went. They actually were pretty fun to play.
Yeah, it was quite a quick first game, and then Lost City really sort of took it out of me in the second game. Was trying to find that path in the third game.
Yeah, you burned through a lot of resources.
But yeah, it was really good, enjoyable, and yeah. So
Well, we had a lot of laughters and
Yeah,
stuff
that's
as
it,
well. So the thing was that in game 1, you were able to get all the Regis, all the Auroras, and the tag. I think that only happened to me when I was playing the Pokestop build. But do you like Pokestop or do you prefer
no,
Path?
better Path.
The Path,
is
yeah.
a better one.
Morning
Yeah,
Path is a
so-
great winning condition.
Well, this is it, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What did you see in round 1?
I played a Hisuian Zorak.
I see in Zoroark.
Yeah,
Wow.
which was not too difficult to beat because of the weakness for the Regirock. But yeah.
How did you manage to win? Did they not play slow, bro, or were you just way faster?
A lot faster.
Yeah.
My first game against them, I had 5 of the 6 Regis in my hand and a quick ball, so it was horrible. It was.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
probably like promoted Reggie Draco.
That's it.
Draw, yeah, that's insane. I love Regis. Hopefully, you will still be able to do well with the next couple of rounds. Take it home for the Regis.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Cheers, dude.
Okay, we are 2-0 right now. The thing is that I was up against Regis, very difficult, but luckily the opponent had 1 path prize. I couldn't find it in time in game 3. That was down to the wire. Time just got called, which means we got a victory. A little bit of time because there's still a lot of people having their round like 1, 2, 3 after time has been called. But yeah, let's see how it goes. The Dura adventure continues. Okay, round number 3 was done, and it was the Duraludon mirror against Wai Lung, and this was a lot of fun. Tell me a little bit how the games went. Teplacino was coming in clutch a little bit here and there. You also had Arceus as your starter both games, right? So yeah, tell me a little bit. How do you enjoy playing Duraludon?
It's kind of a basic deck and it's a counter for Lugia as well.
Yeah, exactly. You have been playing for 3 rounds now. What did you see in round number 1?
Lugia,
Lugia, and round number 2?
Vikavolt.
Oh, Vikavolt. Yeah, that's super
Aerodactyl.
nice to be playing against, right?
Aerodactyl.
Yeah, I saw that you also were playing the Karen. Why did you include the Karen in your deck?
Yeah, it's like you can make a really good like last hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally put it in for the Dragonite and Lost boxes, but it comes in clutch in a lot of matchups. I used it against your last Arceus, which was hilarious. But yeah, Duraludon, it's a solid pick. Hopefully you'll do well. You told me that you this is the first time you went like 2-0 in the regionals.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe the streak will continue after the lunch break. I wish you a lot of luck, and it was nice meeting you, right?
And you.
All right, 3-0 going into lunch break. This is gonna be super nice. Gonna hand in the match slip. It was a Duraludon mirror. We won. We'll take those. Even though I started with Duraludon, I had like the Switch and DTE Arceus play, which is something that never happened before. So I'll definitely take it, and we'll see what the rest of the tournament will have in store for me. Haven't seen any Mew, which is awesome. Okay, round number 4 was done surprisingly quickly. We were up against Ben Maggie? Yeah, and you were playing a unique Vikavolt list with Palkia VSTAR.
yeah,
Tell me a little bit. We've played 2 matches. The first one was really enjoyable. The second one, not that much.
Well, game 1, this matchup isn't really one that I'm designed to be. I don't really have the cards, the outs to kill a Duraludon, so it's tankiness and its ability. So game 1, I tried to go for potentially a Hydro Break Zigzagoon play, but I missed the Palkia VSTAR off the Marnie.
Oh, wow.
And when I wanted to try and set up, I had the Zigzagoon in hand, but I didn't have any nets, so I didn't want to risk not having it and then filling a bench space up for later, say for like Luminion.
Yeah.
So that game was over pretty fast when you killed the Palkia with energy on bench. And then game 2, it was just nothing.
A handful of nothing? I want to know, what kind of cards were in that hand? You had like 2 mulligans, like in both games.
Yeah.
So in that second game, you had like 8, 9, 10 cards?
10 cards, yeah. Something like that. It was Scoop Up Net Zigzagoon, a double switcher Boss Melanie, and the water, soon to be top deck with the lightning energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I wanted to try maybe go for a Zigzagoon play, but I didn't know if I'd get Marnie to stay out of the Melanie, for example, so it'd be really risky for me to try and pull that off on 5 cards.
Yeah, I really got a break here because I was a little bit like afraid because typically I played against like Vikavolt with Aerodactyl, and this is a free matchup, but with Palkia you're playing basic energies and a really nice attack in the form of the Hydro Break. Like early game, if you would pull it off turn 1, probably would have gotten that game because I didn't have anything else.
Yeah, if I could have set it up properly, maybe it would have been winnable.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a difficult matchup.
But
for me
I had a
overall.
lot of fun. You play really well, really fast as well. We did like, how many time do we have left? Like half an hour?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Yeah, I wish you a lot of fun the rest of the weekend. It was nice meeting you.
Pleasure.
All right, round
gosh,
number 6, 5, no 5.
Five,
Round
five,
number
five.
5 is done. We're up against Dario Scarno,
Yes.
and you were playing the most unique deck in the room, Palkia with the emergency jelly.
It's like that. But unfortunately, they face you with the worst, maybe the worst matchup in like the old Arceus deck. I'm around me, Alex. I see a lot of favorite matchup, but I face you. It's okay. And, pretty quick matchup.
Yeah,
matches.
I sequenced pretty well because the threat is grading Greninja in that matchup. So once that is gone, Palkia's not doing a lot of damage, to be honest.
First game, I scooped up my only active Pokemon.
That was hilarious. You had nothing in
Second,
hand.
I misplay and was overthinking, and I was already in a bad position and scooped the game.
Yes, it was a lovely meeting you again. We'll see each other at a lot of regionals. Are you going to Utrecht?
Yes.
And Bochum as well?
Yeah.
We have a revenge match.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You always beat me.
Yeah. So yeah, victory number 5. That's right. And I'm very happy to be at 5 wins, 0 losses, 0 ties. That's in a really great spot. Just gonna have to push a little bit forward, and we'll see what we're gonna be doing. Hopefully day 2. It would be very weird to lose all the rest of the rounds, but this is gonna be helping a lot for the road to Yokohama. Yeah. Okay, behind the scenes footage, the regional table. Cool. The playmats are over there. Maybe I'll be playing on stream because I'm 4-0 right now. Okay, round number 6 was on. We were on stream. Luke Fisher all the way smacked me with the Tool Jammer on the Yveltal. It was amazing. No pun intended. Tell me a little bit how the both games went for you.
Game 1, it wasn't too bad, to be fair. I did misplay a little bit. I didn't get 2 Arceopsis out, so it took me a little turn behind. And then you missed the right hand, right?
Yeah, I missed the right hand in game 1. If I had the right hand, things would have been different. But yeah, this is
you win.
the Yveltal is super strong with Tool Jammer, as we've seen. But 5-1 still okay. At 6-0, this fella take it home with the Lugia deck. Round number 7 is done. I was up against the lovely Andrea Zorat from Italy, and you were playing Eternatus with Weezing. Tell me a little bit how the matches went. You drew really poorly in game 2, but game 1 was pretty good.
Yes, but I bricked pretty hard, and when Duraludon starts good, there is nothing to do.
Yeah, pretty much. The Temple of Sinnoh slowed me down quite a bit, but once I marked you, you had like nothing. You had like Weezing, Energy, Dark Patch. Yeah, sometimes it happens, but I wish you a lot of luck for the rest of your rounds. If you win everything, I think you still have the shot at day 2. You can even tie one, right? You can still tie another round and then win. Yeah, you can do it. I believe in Weezing. All right, we destroyed Weezing. So we're at 6-1. That means technically we're in day 2 is FIID 1 round, which is definitely possible. I'm definitely going to try and win my next round. So we'll see how it goes. That means if I have a better score in day 1, my day 2 will be a little bit more swiftly. I will be afford to lose more rounds, but yeah, 6-1. That's great. We already have points. So Yokohama, we're coming from you, for you. That's right. Going to Japan is going to be a lifelong dream, and I'm glad you guys are around to witness this season. Okay, round number 8 is done. I was up against Andrew Swan, and he was playing Regis. He actually destroyed me. Tell me a little bit how both games went.
Game 1, I actually can't remember game 1 to be honest, because I was quite frustrated about a really bad misplay I did. I thought something had weakness that didn't.
Yeah, but you actually got the turn 1 attack off twice, so I couldn't come back from it.
And then game 2, he just couldn't get to a supporter, and Path to the Peak is...
It's broken. You can say it.
It's broken. It shouldn't be in the game. And this is my first tournament.
Yeah.
And I've already.
You're playing a great deck, and Path to the Peak just cheeses out games.
I've already come to the conclusion that Path to the Peak is just like a cheat code.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Congratulations to your day 2 achievement. Hopefully you'll do well in day 2 as well. I see you play really well. You've played with other card games as well, I presume, right?
Yeah, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. And what is the main difference between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh?
So Pokemon, you can't just win in one turn. There's a lot of like very micro decisions. There's that in Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's all in one turn now. It's like all condensed. Whereas like when I played Yu-Gi-Oh really competitively like 10 years ago, it was very similar, like taking turn after turn. So that lends itself to this game. But yeah, that's the big difference. Is Yu-Gi-Oh is just one turn now.
One little question. What do you think about the prize structure? So you have 6 prize cards that you don't have access to during your entire game.
Yeah.
Is that different than Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah, yes, completely. We have life points in Yu-Gi-Oh, so you never
miss a card.
Yeah, you never miss a card. It's always in there. It can happen, and it can happen the reverse way. Like last round, I played the heavy ball, and I needed an Ice or Regigigas in my prizes, and I just won the game then and there, and they were all in my deck. And then vice versa, you can have 2 of the Regis in the prizes, and you just, if you don't get to the ball, you just...
Yeah, it was a pleasure playing against you. Hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the tournament, and maybe you can go to more tournaments in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, round number 9. I actually took the safe ID. The opponent, proposed we do an ID, and I was like, He was like shuffling, and I saw Lugia around there, so I was like, Lugia is sometimes scary. You don't know if they have the cologne and stuff. So went with the safe ID. So we're gonna be going back to day 2. It's gonna be nice. Last time I went to day 2, we got into top 8. So who knows? We're gonna try, and hopefully we'll maybe get to top 8. I think we need to win 4 rounds. I know it's impossible, but I've seen some Zoroarks around, Zoroark boxes. I've also seen Lugias without any tech cards for the Duraludon, so we'll have to figure out how it will turn out. But thank you all for watching right now. I'll be putting part 2 immediately after part 1, so it's gonna be one big vlog. But yeah, stick around for more.
Let's go.
All right, round number 1 and day 2 is done. I was up against my good friend Sen, and it was Belgian represented the battle, and it was actually a tie. Tell me a little bit how both games went for you. You drew a little bit poorly. That is an understatement.
I didn't roll too well, but it was a fun game, the Duraludon matchup. Actually, I feel very comfortable in the matchup, but since you were playing 3 Lost Cities and a Temple of Sinnoh, it was kind of complicated. First game, you drew really well, and you had everything like first turn, so it was a quick game for you. Second game, you both drew very poorly.
Yeah, it was like I had turn 4 attack, and you had Aurora Energies on turn 5.
Yeah, we marnied like 5 times in a row, and you just didn't find any Aurora Energy for some reason. And I look at the top of my deck, 1 Aurora Sprite and 2 Auroras on the top, so it was kind of unfortunate.
You kept your path to the peak, so you marnied instead of research. That was really clever. I see a lot of Regi players just going for the aggressive method and whiffing out on their paths in the late game, but you did it really well, cleverly. So a tie is not bad, definitely for both of us, because this matchup is 50-50 depending on how you draw. I also had like the Regi player that was able to attack on turn 1. Have you done that a lot during your course in Liverpool?
I've never hit it today.
Never?
It's so rare to hit it. Like if you have it turn 1, you have to play the 4 pad build, and it's so rare to hit it. Like he was just really lucky.
Yeah, but I had a player that did that twice in the series.
That's insane.
That is
never
insane.
occurred to me once in the whole tournament. So hopefully I get it in day 2.
And you say that not a lot of people are currently respecting Regis, except for like the Lost Cities in Mew, I suppose. But
I mean, it was on the radar after like the San Diego Regionals. There were like more Regis. So I thought people were gonna tech more for it, but apparently they tech more for like Lugia's more built towards like the Vikavolt, Vikavolt build with the colognes and stuff, instead of like heavy collapse and stuff. So actually I think it's a bit under tech, and in my opinion, if Regi is no one techs for Regi is by far the best deck in format. So
yeah, let's hope you'll be able. Now we have to win 4 in a row, right?
Yeah, now we have to win 4 in a row. Yeah,
we got this.
Yeah, we got this. Let's go.
Okay, round 11 is done. I was up against a fella, but I wasn't able to interview him. Sorry if I didn't remember your name, but he was playing Lost Box Rayquaza. I also teched in the Zigzagoon to just get the KO on Duraludon a little bit easier. And yeah, that was just it. We didn't have enough time for game 3, and the matches already started. Actually, the pairings are already up, so I don't have any time to interview, but I'll keep you guys posted. Round number 12 is done. We were up against Samuel Smith, real lovely fella. We played a best of 3 series. Tell me a little bit. We had 3 games. How did it go for you?
Went pretty well. First game, kind of you had nothing, so I could just kind of get ahead. Second game, I was dead drawing far too much and just couldn't really get any further. And then third game, one-off boss, take out the only Arceus, and leave you with nothing.
Exactly. Like
it was nice to have.
Like the one-off boss, like he had like I think about 25 cards left in the deck, 6 prize cards to take, but the one-off boss sometimes does the job. But really well done. Nothing I could say about it.
Yeah,
so
thanks.
Tell me a little bit how the matches went for you in day 2 here. So we had 2 matches already. Which decks did you face?
Started off against Lugia. Didn't get set up game 1. Game 2. Didn't get a Manaphy down when I needed to, but then he told me afterwards he's playing double cancelling Cologne. So I think he had Boss, Cologne, Raikou all in hand on the Manaphy anyway, so it was like, that was nothing. Then next game was against Regigigas.
Regigigas deck?
Regigigas,
okay.
yeah, Regigigas. And I needed a Vulne Rod and Mirage Gate to pull off a Raikou attack. So had to flower select first and then grab the other with right hand, and I flower selected into both.
It happens all the time.
And then next game, miscounted my energies, lost zoned my only metal in deck, took it off the prizes right at the end to take the game to a tie. So I couldn't complain. I managed to put it
Yeah,
off.
everybody's playing really well here in the day 2 tables. Look at that. They are all well-established players. So which decks do you want to see up next? You see a lot of stuff around. Lugia, Lost Box, still a couple of Mews around here as well, and a Vikavolt.
Yeah, I quite like the Mew matchup. I think with the Rayquaza, it's quite favoured because you can easily take 3 prizes.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see Vikavolt. I teched for it. I've played 12 rounds and not seen it at all.
Yeah, I saw the Miltank going into the loss and I was like, what?
Yeah.
You did it?
Miltank's there just to stall them out and force them to stop item locking. So don't know if it'll work because I've not had a chance to try it out.
Well, yeah, maybe. They are over there. So
there's one a couple of tables down.
But yeah, it was nice playing against you. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
You too, man. Have a good day.
Okay, round 13 is done. I was up against Michelle Brown. Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really pleasure meeting you. I've seen you before in Sheffield, but with the face mask, you sometimes forget people. But it was nice, playing against you, playing Mew VMAX with the fusion energies.
Yeah.
Lots of coin flips involved. And it ended up in like 3 games. Can you tell me a little bit how the games went?
So the first game was quite a long-winded one. I just... Did you win the first one? Yeah, you won the first one.
Yeah.
So,
You were unfortunate to flip double tails on
double
Silene.
tails on Silene. That was a nightmare. Game 2, I managed to... I was going second and I managed to bring up the Duraludon and knock it out turn 1 with the Meloetta. And game 3 kind of went in a similar way.
Yeah, you dunked me. So congratulations. So I think that puts you in top 64, I suppose.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's 50 points. Enjoy it. And it was a pleasure seeing the Mew Fusion build in action once again. So have a lovely weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, the last round of day 2 is done. I was up against my good friend Thomas de Slover, and he was playing a very spicy Lugia list. Tell me all about your list and why you decided to play Lugia with what is in there actually.
I was wondering, I traded the Lugias in Stuttgart and then I was like, I want to play Lugia but not the standard list. So I started building and then I was like, I want a good matchup against Mirror Match, against Mew and stuff like that. So I put it in like Zacian Amazing Rare, that's max VMAX is around for lifetime.
Yeah, 300 damage.
300 damage or 330 with the belt. And then Raikou Amazing Rare is in there for the mirror. Raikou V is in there for the mirror.
Raikou V?
Yeah, there is a Raikou V actually in there.
Wow.
Because it just can attack for 1 Primal Turbo if you only have access to 1.
Okay, wow. Cool.
So that's actually in there as well. But
Yeah.
I have to play you and you play Duraludon VMAX and I didn't respect that matchup.
Yeah, you don't play any path,
No.
no Echoing Horn, no Cologne.
No, I don't play any attacks against Duraludon. I just had to take the auto loss against that.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But it was unfortunate we had to face each other. I also had to face Sen, so all the Belgian fellas are up against each other. But we'll see in the end what makes this tournament end. There's like top 8 already known. I wonder which deck is going to be taking it home. Do you have any guess?
I wonder, maybe, I don't know what's in top 8.
I think there's a Goodra in there, Lugia. Yeah, and the senior division, Runa also won with Goodra. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Maybe Stefan will take it home with Goodra, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Thank you for the match and see you around.